Hello, 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 everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Rainey Ray, and I am a essential oil enthusiast and educator. I just love up-leveling our health and the health of our pets and animals with essential oils. So today, I realized the last couple of weeks that for me anyway, I need to go back to basics. I need to make sure that I'm doing the stuff that got me feeling better, that helped me, that continues to help me feel better. Um, I think it kind of started um, when I turned 69 at the last month. And I just realized I need to shore up those basics. So I don't know about you, but when I started doTERRA in 2016, I had no idea where to start. I bought a what we call the Home Essentials Kit, which was a lovely diffuser in our top 10 oils. I knew my body and my emotions needed to be repaired. I knew I was not what I should be. But I didn't know what to do or how to do it. The person, pardon me, that helped me get my account was no help. So I dove in and learned for myself. I don't want you to go through that. I want you to know that you're not alone, that we have this together, that whether it's me or someone else in this group, reach out. Together we achieve more. Okay. Um, I I don't want you to be in this position that I was in where I didn't have the support that I needed. Okay. So let me know, let somebody else in our team know, whatever you want, let us know what support you need. And then we can work together to provide it. If we don't know the answer, then we'll dig in together. That's what this journey is about. So along the way, I found the doTERRA Wellness pyramid, and I am going to um, share my screen if I can figure out how I want to do it. Um, I think, let me see here, and then here. Okay, good. So, um, allow for a month. Okay. So the wellness pyramid. All right. This has been reworked a little bit by doTERRA. So they're now calling it the wellness lifestyle pyramid. All right. It's basically a graphic, and it helped me wrap my head around how optimum wellness is achieved through a combination of healthy lifestyles. Okay. And these lifestyle behaviors and, proper medical care, whether it's our home medical care or with a medical practitioner, whether that's Western medicine, alternative medicine, whatever it might be. When lifestyle is the focus, according to doTERRA, and I agree, health can be naturally achieved and maintained. So the daily habits, the things we do every day, make a difference. So starting with the basics, I repaired myself from the inside out. Okay. So as we look at this wellness pyramid, beginning at the bottom, the base tier, which is nutrition and digestion. Okay. And by the way, this information is available on the doTERRA website. I'm going to post a link in this post. But the link I'm going to post also, it's kind of cool. There are buttons you can click, interactive buttons to learn more about these various parts of the wellness pyramid. So if we look at the first one, nutrition and digestion, simple, eat right. Okay. You have to be mindful about what the things we're putting in our bodies, that they have an effect on our long-term health goals. We all know we're supposed to eat nutrient-dense foods, and we want to have our supplements packed with essential oils, minerals, and vitamins that can positively impact us. So they impact everything from athletic performance, working out, emotional health, sleep quality, while decreasing the risk for debilitative chronic disease. I can't do it all perfectly. All right. I love my dark chocolate. I love my gelato, of course, dark chocolate gelato. And I just am never going to be perfect. So that's why it's important to take the supplements. And you see in this diagram, they're referring to our new VMG, okay? And also the E Omega Plus, which is our new Omega. Now we've had it a couple of years, I think, or at least a year and a half. The up-leveled probiotic PB Restore, and of course our beloved Terrazyme. Okay, so I think it's really important, no matter how, if you do better, and are eating well and all of that, that's wonderful. But our food source is not the same as it used to be for our grandparents. So we need to supplement. What do I mean by it's not like it was? Our soil is not as nutrient rich. Our fruits and vegetables and other whole foods are not as nutrient rich. Our proteins and things, because of our earth, are not as nutrient rich. So that's why it's even more important to take supplements. Okay. The next level, which is movement and metabolism. So basically, we're talking about exercise. When I was in the depths of my depression and overweight and basically ill inside and out, I wasn't exercising. It was one of the first times in my life that I wasn't up and moving and active. And believe it or not, a turning point for me was and I got the very first Apple Watch when they first came out. And there's a function on there that tells you to get up and move. It's called the stand, every hour. Okay. And if you just stand up, it's not going to do. You got to get up and move around for a minute or so. And it changed my life. That movement, once an hour, started having a positive effect on my mood and mind and physical body. So our bodies are made to move. So according to, let me read this, modern clinical research attests to the broad range of benefits that come from regular exercise, from decreasing your risk of developing chronic diseases to maintaining a desirable quality of life through old age. The benefits of regular exercise are both physiological and psychological. I felt that, okay? And it was so great, okay? I wasn't moving a lot. I was just getting up once in an hour and walking around a bit, okay? It really started me on the path toward incorporating exercise as a part of my daily routine again. A couple of the things that, back then we had Deep Blue, okay, and we had the Deep Blue oil. These two, that's what we had. We didn't have any of the other Deep Blue products. And I started using Deep Blue Rub and deep blue oil diluted on my muscles before and after working out. Okay. If I had an ache or a pain just from even what was my sedentary lifestyle, these helped. Okay. Now, what I love doing is I love using the deep blue rub and putting additional oil on top. And we now have the deep blue stick. Okay. This is fabulous. Tom and I both love it. I love to put it on my calves and my shins before I go out for my power walk. Freaking amazing. Okay. The other thing we have to talk about is the metabolism component. We've talked about, and you can look up in the group, our MetaPower system. So part of the MetaPower system is the MetaPower Advantage. Okay. This has collagen. It has NMN. It's the only one on the market like that. It is literally I've been taking collagen for decades. Okay. Pure collagen made in small batches from Argentinian beef hide. I thought it was the best I could find. This collagen from doTERRA has it beat. It's in a convenient sachet. It's fabulous. I love putting it in my blender cup or a shaker cup or anything, along with other things from doTERRA. So this one here has the MetaPower Advantage. It has the Pixie Stick, I call it, the PB Assist probiotic. And it's got in an electrolyte. Okay, so this fuels me to get through the mid part of my day when otherwise I might have had a little bit of a lull. Okay. The next part of the wellness pyramid is rest and managed stress. Rest and managed stress. So we all know we need to sleep. All right. It's critical for optimum wellness. That is when our body heals and repairs. Okay. But I don't know about you. I thought I was getting good sleep. I was the kid who could fall asleep on the school bus. Okay. But really, I was not getting quality sleep. So when I started using oils, I started with lavender and well, I had a romance with lavender. I love lavender. Okay. But just to actually calm down and just relax a little. All right. I learned about other oils that can help with calming down. And another one, our lavender is incredible. Okay. I love it in the 15 mil to make stuff with, or just put it on the bottom of my feet neat. I love it in the roller pre-made or make one on your own. But also balance. I keep a roller top on my balance. All right. I don't know if you can see this because of the picture in picture, but it's a roller top and it's on my website in the supplies section that's similar to the doTERRA one. It's not quite as leak proof, but balance is pre-diluted. And I put some of this in my hands in the morning. So I just roll it on my hand and rub my hands together, breathe it in. Okay. Rub some on the back of my neck, bottoms of my feet. Okay. And then I go about my day. This is an incredible grounding oil, but it's also good neurologically. And it just helps us start our day and get going. Okay. I love those. The science says that, and there are countless physiological processes that are influenced by sleep. Okay. And it's been scientifically linked to nearly every other facet of our health. Okay. It's linked to eating behaviors, physical fitness, mental well-being. In addition, adopting a healthy bedtime habit. And we'll talk about that when we dive into that section another day. using oils and supplements and things can help improve the quality of your sleep and the duration of your sleep. I know it did for me and many, many others in our team and in the doTERRA world. Okay. The other component of this is stress management. You know that I battle with emotional things, anxiety, stress, overwhelm. I was even depressed when I, didn't even know I was. Okay. But our ability to manage our emotions, make decisions, solves problems, depends on our mental and emotional state. We know that. Okay. But what I didn't realize, and we're all becoming more aware of that now, is that stress erodes our emotional health and has long-term medical consequences. Stress can lead to other serious physical illnesses. So we need to be upping our mental health. Okay. I love the adaptive system for that. But whether you use balance, adaptive, whatever you use, also eating right, resting, getting exercise, having that healthy routine. There are people, I'm not a person who meditates, but there are many people who use meditation. I love positive thinking. I love self-development can be used to cultivate a healthy mindset. I used to suffer from imposter syndrome, which means that I really thought, what am I doing standing up here? I was a criminal defense attorney in front of a jury. What do I know? I'm no good. So-and-so must be better than me. I used to always be having self-doubt and self-worth issues. And so I've been doing and continue to do self-development work so that I can create a healthy mindset. All right. The next level is reducing toxicity. Okay. Reducing toxicity. So what does that mean? Okay. What we want to do is we want to have the food we eat, the air we breathe, the products we use on our bodies and take in our bodies. We want them as clean as possible because we're bombarded with toxins. Okay. Everything from microplastic on up to, carcinogen chemicals. Many of our body systems are equipped to handle this and manage a toxic load, but we need to support it. Okay. We can support natural detoxification process by the way we eat, by exercise, by rest, and by incorporating essential oil products into our daily schedule. It's as simple as using citrus oils every day in your water. Lemon, okay, this has the dropper top on it because I use it all the time, okay? I love, love, love tangerine in my water. I love wild orange in my water. So lemon, tangerine, wild, but these citrus oils, lemon and tangerine especially, clean out our kidney, colon, and liver. Why is that important? These are filters, the primary filters in our bodies. Skin and other lymph and stuff are secondary filters, but the primary filters in our body, we need to keep them clean. They're getting clogged up with these toxins that we can't avoid being exposed to. And I think the prime example of that is microparticles of plastic. Okay. So what we need to do is be using these throughout the day to support our body's ability to keep our filters clean and have our bodies function the best it can with these toxins that are around. Informed self-care. That's the next level. Informed self-care. So according to the chart, the oils that are involved with this, and we'll talk about them in a moment, are On Guard and frankincense. But the key to this is becoming more informed about preventative health. Okay. It's an important component in a lifestyle that supports overall wellness. Essential oils offer an extensive ability to support our body systems and keep them strong, thereby preventing preventative health, other bad things from happening. So we need to be using these oils throughout the day. And that's going to be the subject of the rest of this live. But let me finish the wellness pyramid first, which is proactive medical care. Okay. We believe that a foundation of healthy habits and education can address 80%, maybe more, of your wellness and your family's wellness needs from the comforts of your own home. Okay. That's why it is my mission to get oils into every home so that we can be our own healthcare providers. Okay. From time to time, however, situations arrive where you need extra attention and support. And maybe it's 10%, 20% of the time, whatever it is, it involves health needs that we call proactive medical care. So you want to develop a relationship with your medical professional, okay? Whether it's your medical doctor, your dog, cat, or other animals' veterinarian, so that you can be proactive with your health and their health rather than reactive. All right. So let's circle back a moment. I want to talk about, and I'm going to stop sharing my screen here for a moment. Hi. Okay. I want to talk about focus for a moment on self-care. Okay. So, hey there, Seto, good boy. So, self-care is near the top of the wellness pyramid. All right. And the other parts of the wellness period that we talked about form the foundation that this builds on. But I want to start with self-care because we all agree that self-care is important. But I don't know if you're like me. I said, well, what the heck is it? Okay. And how do we do it? And how do we fit it in our busy lives? Okay. So I like to break self-care down into simple daily habits starting in the morning. Okay. So as you take greater responsibility for your health, whether you're using supplements, oils, exercise, whatever you're using, okay, skincare, all of that helps with your health. So as you're taking greater responsibility for your health, most issues can be solved at home, especially if you're proactive, like we're talking about, instead of being reactive. So reactive would mean that you've let your immune system go and whatever, and all of a sudden, oh my God, I have the flu and I'm going to be sick now for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, sometimes more. Okay. Instead, if we're proactive about it, meaning building a strong immune system, then you may not get sick at all if you're exposed to the flu or any, either, the 2020 COVID stuff or just regular flu. Or if you have it, a flu, cold, whatever it might be, bronchitis. I used to get chronic bronchitis every year. But now if I'm exposed to something, either I don't get it or I get a very, very, very mild case. It's like a little blip. Okay. So there are times, as I said, that you need to see a doctor. If you break your arm, when I had to have eye surgery, to surgically remove a skin cancer, or other terrible thing. So those are the times. But if you're taking care of yourself, and that includes your skin, supplementing to promote and support your body's systems, staying on top of women's health issues, then we can support ourselves most of the time, 80, 90% with natural products. All right. So the key, as I said, is daily support of our body so that it can stay strong and even heal itself. So the wellness pyramid highlights two oils for this. Okay, as I said, it highlights On Guard. Once again, I have a dropper top on it because I use it every day, all day. Okay. And it also highlights frankincense. Dropper top again. All right. Frankincense comes in many forms now, but the easiest ones and the ones I'm going to talk about today, frankincense in the 15 mil or frankincense in the roller, pre-diluted. So this, when I say pre-diluted, this is a touch roller, and you can see right here where it says touch. All right, I'm going to try and, there you go. Okay. And that means it's pre-diluted. Okay, so talk about three things to do in the morning to stay strong. One, put On Guard on the bottom of your feet. I'm sorry, put On Guard in your diffuser. We'll talk about the feet in a moment. In your diffuser along with lemon, okay? On Guard and lemon. Why? All right, On Guard is our immune blend. Let me grab my book. All right, so first of all, diffusing essential oils is one of the most powerful ways to get them in you, okay? On Guard will kill airborne pathogens. It is an immune boost. It's good for colds and flus, staph, strep, throat, cough, cold sores, strep throat, as I said, warts, infected wounds, oral health. And we have information in our group about that. And even toothbrush cleaning, fungus, parasites, urinary tract infections, chronic fatigue. It's a great surface cleaner. That's why it's the basis of all of our cleaning product. Well, most of our original cleaning products. Now we have the Abode system. Laundry. It's great for boosting laundry, or use the On Guard laundry detergent. It is made up of clove, cinnamon, leaf and cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, rosemary, and wild orange. Okay. On Guard in your diffuser in the morning, I have a diffuser that takes, I don't know, I forget how much water. But I put in, it's a good size one. It'll run for it's one of the, it's the, it's the round one from doTERRA with the stone outside, and it came originally with the Huga blend. I love it. I put 5 drops of On Guard, maybe 7 in, and then I put in lemon. Okay. Why do I put lemon in? It's already got wild orange in it. So why lemon? Lemon is just bright and it's wonderful. I know lemon can help clean my kidney, colon, and liver. And pro trick, lemon keeps your diffuser cleaner because of the oils that are in On Guard, like cinnamon and clove, are darker, heavier oils that can stain your diffuser easily. So that's why I started putting lemon in. All right. So we diffuse that first thing in the morning. I start the diffuser. We're having our coffee or whatever, working out, doing our morning stuff, and, checking email, whatever it might be. There in our main room, we have an open concept. So kitchen, living room, dining room all together. So we're both in there. Larry's in there. We're all breathing in this wonderful immune boosting oil. Plus, it's killing airborne pathogens. It's killing cooties that we may have in us already. It's just an amazing way to boost your immune system in the morning. Two, the next thing we do is I want you to take frankincense internally every day. All right. So frankincense, and ours is absolutely the most amazing on the market. Not only is one the only pure frankincense on the market, but it is from 4 different species of boswellia trees. And so therefore these species are used because we can have the most potent profile of the chemical constituents in frankincense that can help our bodies. So frankincense supports healthy cells, all right, among a million other things. I mean, when in doubt, get your frankincense out. Use frankincense, combine it with other stuff, no matter what, okay? Frankincense, I love to use it because it is anti-cancer. It's anti-tumoral. You can take it internally, use it topically, and I have seen tumors, malignant and otherwise, on dogs, especially because I've treated a lot, that are reduced or go away totally because of the use of frankincense. Okay. So we want to take it internally every day as an anti-carcinogen, okay, as a anti-inflammatory, all right. Normal inflammation is good. Too much inflammation is no good, okay? So anti-inflammatory, it's an antidepressant. It is so restorative. It is great for trauma. It's great for things like Alzheimer's, dementia, Parkinson's, brain injury. When our dog Jack was experiencing grand seizures, he and I were both exposed to a hazardous material. And dogs' lives are shorter than ours. So he became symptomatic at nearly 12 years old and had a grand seizure. And I brought out the frankincense bottle. And of course, it didn't have a dropper top, it just had a reducer. And I put it under his nose while Tom was holding him as he was going through a seizure, and it stopped the seizure. Okay. Unfortunately, we had to put him down. But had I known what I know now, I would have been able to minimize those symptoms from the hazardous material exposure by giving him frankincense in different ways each day. It's great for wounds. You know, frankincense we put in on our face every day to minimize wrinkles and lines and age spots and all of that. It's great for sciatica and back pain, headaches. Some people who have migraine use frankincense. A thumb drop, so taking the bottle and putting your thumb over the top, take that and press it on the roof of the mouth, okay, can help with headaches, applying it to the temple. And like I said, some people who experience migraines find relief from frankincense as well as lavender, peppermint. I mean, there's some different oils. It's great for depression. It's great for liver toxicity, jaundice, hepatitis, cirrhosis, autoimmune disorders, allergies. It's just so good for so many things, you know, warts, bites. I could go on and on. Okay. Frankincense is amazing. So what I want us to do is incorporate frankincense internally every day. All right. You can do a drop under your tongue. I'm not talented enough, even with the dropper top, to take and put a drop under my tongue and just get one. So I put a drop in a spoon. Okay. Or what I do is I add frankincense to my morning oil shot. All right. And in that case, I actually add 2 drops of frankincense every day. The frankincense, the new I didn't bring it out, duocap, which is frankincense and boswellic acids. If you take that, that would be great. Take frankincense every day. Okay. So that's my number one thing you have to do in the morning to stay strong. Number two is you must use an immunity oil blend, whatever, on the bottom of your feet every day. I know we already put the On Guard in the diffuser. I get that. Okay. But what we need to do, there is a lot of crud going around all the time. And I don't know about you, but I'm out in the world. I'm sure you are too. And there's a lot of stuff going on. I am not a germ phobic. Okay. I'll eat dirt. I mean, I don't care. I'm not worried about that. I don't like what's going around in terms of the stuff that we can catch nowadays. Okay. So what do we do? All right. I want you to put On Guard alone on your bottoms of your feet. Okay. You can take a drop from the bottle, rub your hands together, rub it on the bottom of your feet, take a drop from the bottle, apply it to the, rub it on your foot. I don't care. Get it on the bottom of your feet. Your feet are tough. They can handle the oil out of the bottle. Okay. And the reason we use the bottom of the feet is because it absorbs and goes through every part of your body. Okay. Your feet, the bottom of your feet, we know are connected to every part of your body. There are 4 different rollers that we rotate here in this house. Okay. One is the killer roller. This says kill on top. All right. I just put it in a 10 mil roller. You can make this in a 15 mil repurposed bottle if you want, okay, with a dropper roller top on. But if you're going to make this, use it anywhere from 10 to 15 if it's a 10 mil roller. I'm sorry, 20 drops if it's a 10 mil roller in this killer roller. And you're going to use thyme, oregano, arbor vitae, and melissa. Thyme, oregano, arbor vitae, and melissa. In the kill roller in a 10 mil bottle, 20 drops of each, top it off with fractionated coconut oil, give it a little shimmy shake, and roll this on the bottom of your feet. All right. I buy the doTERRA rollers because their roller assembly, if you can see here, the roller assembly is amazing. Okay. It does not leak because of the way it's made. The excess from the roller ball goes almost all of it back into the bottle. Okay. So that's the killer roller. Flute roller I make, and I don't know where it is. I think Tom took it on his trip up north. But I make our flute roller in a 15 mil repurposed bottle. So you're going to get one of these roller tops. Okay. They look similar to the doTERRA. They're not quite as good, but they're good. Okay. And in here, you're going to put 20 drops each of frankincense, lemon, On Guard, oregano, tea tree, and thyme. All right. Frankincense we talked about. Lemon we talked about. On Guard we talked about. Oregano we have not talked about, and why that is in here. So let me pull out of the book, and that's the Essential Life book. Gosh, I wish we could continue to get this in print. Maybe they'll start it again. I don't know. Okay. Oregano, antibacterial, antifungal, antiparasitic, antiviral. It's an immunostimulant. So you want to use it when you have a virus, a bacteria, cold, flu, staph, MRSA, warts, calluses, canker sores, all of that. Okay. So in that is, as I said, thyme, oregano, arbor vitae, and melissa. Okay. So let's talk about our flute roller. Those were the killer roller. Our flute roller, okay, which is frankincense, lemon, On Guard, we talked about. Now, oregano, we talked about. Tea tree, all right. Tea tree is all things cleaning, all right. It's cleansing for your skin. It's cleansing for so many things. It's powerful as a antiseptic, antibacterial, antifungal, antiparasitic, antiviral. It's a decongestant, okay? So you definitely want tea tree in there. And thyme, we learned when we went through COVID that thyme has thymol in it and it kills COVID. So we put that on. It used to be flute, Floot, and we added the second T. Okay. The third roller that I love, and by the way, I do 20 drops of each of those, and I make a 15 ml repurposed bottle. Okay. The next roller is the ID roller. Okay. This is infectious disease. This is from the Symphony of Cells. And I highly recommend that you buy this little book. All right. It is amazing. Okay. Symphony of Cells. It's by Boyd Truman. And it has a bunch of wonderful protocols in here, of which ID is one of them. Now, these are originally made to be applied on the back, and there's instruction and everything when you get the book. But I like to take these because I don't always have somebody to apply oils to my back. All right. And I like to take a 15 ml bottle, repurpose it, and do 10 drops each of frankincense, oregano, thyme, On Guard, and Aroma Touch. So the only one of those, let me continue. Lemongrass, tea tree, melissa or arbor vitae, and peppermint. So the Aroma Touch is a blend. And sometimes we use a blend, not just for the main purpose of that blend, but because of what's in the blend. So we don't have to have a million different oils that we're adding in. Okay, the blend does it for us. So Aroma Touch is our massage blend, but it's great for muscles. It's great for headaches. It's great for lymphatic congestion. It's great for circulation, so many things. Okay, lemongrass. I think of lemongrass and I think of all things connective tissue, tendons, ligaments, things like that. But it's also very, and let me pull up it thing here. It's also very good for our immune system. Lavender, and then here's lemongrass. So lemongrass is wonderful for, as I said, connective tissues and stuff, but it's also anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, analgesic. It's an anti-carcinoma, and it's a decongestant, okay? Melissa or arbor vitae. I love Melissa, okay? Melissa, you can look up in this group. I could go on and on about it. It's wonderful. Melissa is, it's just so powerful. You can take just a teeny bit on the tip of your finger of Melissa and put it on if you have a cold sore. It's great for killing viruses and viral infections, colds, fevers. It is antibacterial. It is just an amazing oil. And arbor vitae, I kind of describe as tea tree on steroids, okay? Arbor vitae is great for, it's antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial. So you know why it's in this infectious disease protocol, all right? The last oil in the infectious disease is peppermint. Well, we all know, I mean, peppermint is amazing. Peppermint also drives in other oils. So if you're putting an oil on topically and you want to push it in further, put on peppermint. It's a pusher, okay? But remember, it's also an antispasmodic. It's great for breathing. It's an anti-inflammatory. It is a vasoconstrictor. So it's very, very good for all things immune and keeping our body healthy. Last but not least, the peace of mind roller is another one that we rotate. And I call this the immune bomb. Okay. The peace of mind roller. We created this roller because of COVID. And with COVID still going around, we rotate this peace of mind roller in with our other rollers. Now you'll notice in these, there's this overlap of the oils that are in them. But the important thing to know about oils is that it's good to mix them up sometimes, to change our routine a little bit, to keep us as strong as we can be. So peace of mind roller is 15 drop each of tea tree, clove, oregano, thyme, and 10 drops each of black pepper and melissa. Okay. So clove, which if you recall when I read the ingredients that are in On Guard, okay, clove is in On Guard, and clove is an antioxidant, probably the highest antioxidant that we know. I mean, I used to think of clove as just those little dried things you put in the turkey to hold on the pineapple and the maraschino cherry. No, incredible, incredible antioxidant. It's antiviral, it's antifungal, it's anti-parasitic. It is just so powerful. Okay. I literally take clove along with other things in my oil shot every single morning. Okay. So that's why clove is in there. We've talked about oregano. We've talked about thyme. We have not talked about black pepper. All right. Black pepper is a really important component in this because it is not only it's an expectorant, it's an antioxidant, and it is good for colds, flus, aches, chills. It's good for congested airways, as well as a myriad of other things, including respiratory and lymphatic drainage. It's really good for muscle and joint pain, stiffness, sprains, things like that. I love black pepper. I just don't always think to use it, but in this recipe, you're going to want to. And then, of course, last but not least is arbor vitae, which we already talked about. Arbor vitae, as I said, is just so powerful. Arbor vitae is one that we're not, it doesn't have internal use on it, but arbor vitae is great for outbreaks and things. If you have cold sores like Melissa's my favorite for that. But arbor vitae is wonderful to diffuse. It's wonderful to put on that cold sore if you need to put on a wart or something like that. And remember, it's a powerful oil. So we rotate those rollers, and that's how we keep ourselves strong. So I hope that was helpful. I am going to go through in depth the other aspects of our wellness pyramid over the next weeks. If it was helpful, let me know. Let me know what part, resonated with you, what you're doing, what your first thing in the morning routine is. I wanted to just break it down so that we talk about just immune strength first thing in the morning and keep it simple. So I hope everybody has a great week and a great day. And I appreciate you being here and listening. It would be great if people could join me in this and we can have a dialogue, but I understand people are busy during the day. And so listening to the replay and recording is perfectly fine. Let me know about those emails, okay? So I hope everybody has a great day. And once again, I appreciate you being here. Take good care and happy oiling.